Hi, it's Bree. I'm a day late. I'm losing track of my days. I apologize. Also, I apologize that there's always obnoxious lights, and I literally try to position myself so I'm not near them, but I always end up screwing it up. So I'm gonna. Okay, hi. So this week's topic, I wrote things down because obviously, as you could see in last week's video, I kind of really suck at speaking. This week's topic is being accepted by parents in your community. Basically just telling what you've gone through, what you experienced because of your sexuality. Side note, I'm not really identifying as gay or lesbian right now, or anymore. I'm gonna go and join the bandwagon or hop on the bandwagon and consider myself pansexual. I've dated boys in the last couple of years, and I'm actually dating one now. So he's made me realize a lot of things, and I guess I've just been doing more research and stuff, and we're gonna go with that now. Not that it really matters, because labels, whatever. Anyway, so, I'm obviously known in the town as gay. People have always known that to be my sexuality. So when I was in high school, I had this friend that I worked with, and she was gay, and she had gotten kicked out of her house. She was a senior when I was a sophomore. So she was staying with me. Long story short with that, we ended up making out, and everyone at school found out about it. And everyone, talked all this crap and, called me a lesbian, and I was like, I'm not a lesbian. Everyone kisses girls once in their life. Who cares? Why is it a big deal when I do it? Everyone else here has done it. Why is it not okay for me to do it? Whatever. And I was in denial. And then I still, claim to be straight. So, what are you gonna do? My parents, my mom one day saw me kiss her, I guess. And that night I came inside and she was like, I need to talk to you, is there something going on with you guys? And I was like, no, we're just friends, it's not like that at all. So she believed me, whatever. Ended up really not being anything. I kind of just, let it go, I was experimenting, I was curious, whatever. Ended up talking to this other girl, and we're just friends, whatever, but she really likes me. She really, really likes me, but we're just friends. But I'm, telling her I love her, all this stuff, always was around her, passing her notes, but I was still oh, I'm straight, you're gay, whatever, we're friends, it's fine. It wasn't fine. I was still in denial. Ended up dating her. Still wasn't really calling myself a lesbian or gay, or even saying I was, into girls. Ended up dating her for 2 years. After about 6 months, people started, I guess everyone pretty much knew, but that's when it went public to everyone. My friends knew when we started dating in December. I started coming out to people, my family, my siblings, my aunts, whatever, but not to my parents. I guess they had an idea and people would say things to them, but they never really were oh yeah, that makes sense, because it didn't make sense to them. They don't look at me as being gay. I guess they never did. So finally, after I went away to Germany and was really upset all the time and call and have my girlfriend at the time go to my house and talk to me on the pay plan, they kind of started realizing stuff. And when the exchange student I was staying with said she didn't want to stay in a bed with me, it kind of made more sense. Things started to get pieced together. So when I got home about a week later, my mom picked me up from work, and I was a junior going into senior year, I think. Yeah, going into senior year. And she picked me up, and she's like, I have to talk to you. And I was like, okay. I knew the time would come. It was only a matter of time. Everyone else knew, but everyone respected me enough to, keep it between us. It was my business. If I wanted to tell, I would tell. So she was like, Brianna, are you gay? And I said, no. Sorry. She said, well, are you bi? And I said, I don't know. And she was like, oh, are you dating Amanda? And I said, yeah, and I have been for 6 months now. So we got home that night. Everyone was calm. They were going to let me hang out with Amanda, planned, actually, but then they started talking more. My dad ended up calling one of his good friends, who was a priest. Awesome guy, no hard feelings, but he was like, I'm sure that if they've been sleeping, oh, my dogs are sounding, sorry. I'm sure if they've been sleeping in the same bed, stuff has been happening, like, under your roof. And that's what made them the most mad. They... Let me close my door. Okay, sorry. So they wanted me to go to a therapist. I thought it was going to be, like, a therapist to make me, like, straight, like, to talk me out of being into girls. But it wasn't. She actually helped us a lot. She made them realize a lot of things. Told them that they can't keep me from her because I'd find a way to see her and I'd end up resenting them. So they got better with it. They were still really weird. What else? My parents were really mad about the fact that my family knew and they didn't tell them. They kept it a secret. They thought it was something that, like, if they knew somebody else's child was and they were close with them, they would have, like, let them know. But nobody in my family did, which I respect a lot, and I feel bad because they got crap for it, but whatever. Everything's okay now. What else? Everyone thought it was a stage. I didn't think it was a stage. It was kind of just whatever with it, like I am now, more so now than I was. But I was saying, boys, don't come in, I'm recording. What? Go away. Oh, put pasta in. Okay. Thank you. I suck. So everyone thought it was a stage. People started, like, knowing, like, at that point, like, I was, like, kind of coming out, like, started wearing, like, more, like, clothes with, like, rainbows and stuff like that. It was more accepted, more normal, kind of, like, blew over. Doesn't matter what kind. Most people are okay with it, like, when they find out, like, it's not really a big deal. My family's over it, they accept me for who I am. Like, my parents still have trouble with it, like, for a while they still brought it up, but it's over now, it's whatever. My mom will have no problem being like, this is Brianna's boy or girlfriend. Like, she's better with that when I was dating a girl. Now I'm dating a boy, so it's, like, kind of confusing for people, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll do what I want. There are people that will judge me for being gay, that, like, won't want their kid to hang out with me because they think I'm gonna, like, change them overnight or something. So that sucks when that happens, but their parents, I guess you have to respect what they believe. Not everyone's gonna support me, and I've known that. But whatever. There's also people that have, like, made fun of people in my family for it. Like, I know my niece has gotten a lot for it. Like, I'm 6 years older than my niece only, but still, like, she's just in high school now. I've been out for 3 years, and people, like, in her middle school, like, knew before she did, and they'd, like, give her crap for it. But she's okay with it now. She's actually supportive, which I love. I know that my friends have, like, gotten stuff, like, I think that because people hang out with me that, like, we're automatically, like, a couple or they're gay or something like that. And it doesn't mean that, like, I have straight friends. I don't come off as, like, this flaming homosexual, and, like, so what if I was? Like, it doesn't matter. A lot of people in this town actually are gay, or, like, friends with people that are gay, because there's a lot of gays or bisexuals or lesbians or whatever in this town. So it's kind of okay. People get over it, but maybe there's, like, something in the water. I'm not really sure. We'll have to test it. But that's that. I know a lot of people have difficulty coming out, like I did at first. Like, it was really difficult dealing with it, but it was worth it. And I'm glad that I am out, and I'm glad that I'm proud to, like, say I am who I am, and that people accept me. And people that don't accept me don't really matter. I don't really care if people think too much. But I hope everyone has a lovely weekend, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.